and welcome here to Talk FCB and welcome back to the channel, guys. It was a Thursday night at the Camp Nou where Barcelona had everything in their own hands. They were in control of their destiny, and tonight, with a win, we could have moved top of La Liga, but no. We, on the big occasion, we, when it really mattered, we bowled it. There's no other word. We have bottled it tonight. Can we still win the league? Yes, it is still possible. But what a missed chance. What a missed opportunity. It was right there. We should have got the job done. And for that, it's infuriating. And it's on everyone. Let's get to it. Because let me first get my grievances with Ronald Koeman out of the way. Because look, today, you can look at the players. We're going to come on to the goals that we conceded, and it was very, very poor defending. We're going to come on to that. But let's start here with the team selection. Because yes, coming into this game, we were all saying, you know what, we may need a little bit of rotation. We've had a lot of games. People like Pedri, they've been looking really, really drained. We do need a change or two. But what I didn't expect Koeman to do was play Samuel Umtiti, who's come in, by the way, out of nowhere. He's been non-existent in this team now for a number of weeks, and then in a game like this, in a massive game, Koeman thinks, okay, I'm going to start Umtiti. I don't understand that decision whatsoever, because if you were really looking to rotate, if you were really looking there to try and change a defender, why not play Ronald Araujo? You could have easily played there Mingueza as the left centre-back, Araujo there, could have played on the right, no problem whatsoever. I do not understand why Umtiti was the chosen centre-back to come in. And then there's Sergio Roberto. Now, I've said game after game after game, stick with Dest. Stick here with Serginho Dest, who's been very solid as the season has gone on. Yes, he hasn't been unbelievable. He's still got a lot to learn. We know that. But what he does have is pace. What he does have there is not only a threat going forward, but also there a bit of recovery going the other way too. Defensively there, he can stop crosses. He can close players down. Roberto tonight, both of the goals came from over his side. I'm not saying that he's solely responsible for them, but both of the goals came from over his side of the field. That is no coincidence. And it really, really does pain me, guys, in so many ways. Because first of all, I just want to discuss the goal that we scored, because this was such a brilliant goal. And it makes me really sad here that this goal has come in a game that we've ended up losing, because it was absolutely wonderful play between Lionel Messi and Antoine Griezmann. Good ball in there from Busquets, Messi into Griezmann. It's a stunning spin. It really, really is. He plays in Messi. Elias jumps over the ball. It is absolute liquid football. Great goal. Barça have the lead at the Camp Nou. And then you thought, okay, we've got the lead. We had a bit of a nervy start of the game. We were lacking in a bit of intensity. But once we got that goal, we thought, okay, let's push on now. Let's make sure from here we get another one. That second goal was always going to be very, very crucial. Let's go from there. And we did have chances. There's no denying that on the day. We missed some good chances. The likes of Griezmann. Messi had one as well. And I have to say as well, Busquets today, regardless of the defeat, some of the passes he was playing, absolutely sensational, and I was very surprised actually when he was one of the players who went off in the second half. That really was a surprise given the way that he was playing. But going into half time, we had the lead, 1-0 up. What could go wrong from here? Well, as it turns out, absolutely everything. Because even in that second half, at the beginning of it, there was opportunities there to go and get that second goal to put the game to bed. But still, I felt from Barcelona, there was a lack of urgency. There wasn't enough tonight attention to detail. There wasn't enough real determination to get this job done. It was almost as though, we've missed the chance. It's okay. We'll get another one. Everything today, it was way too relaxed. We were sort of strolling around the field. We were taking our time over things. There was never any urgency. Go and get the ball. Go and get that second goal. Go and kill this game. Get the points in the bag. None of that. And actually, Granada, they were really patient, and it paid off for them because they were the ones actually who were very incisive, very clinical in the final third, and they got their equaliser. And let's break down here their goal. Because like I say, this I wouldn't say is on one individual player, but I think there's just a number. There's a catalogue of errors when you're looking here at this goal. First of all, the ball goes in there. Umtiti goes to close it down. He goes out. He commits to the challenge. challenge. When you do that in that area, you've got one thing only: win that ball. If you don't win the ball, foul the man. It's that simple. It doesn't matter who you are, what you're playing against. In that situation, you make sure you stop the move. Umtiti there gets turned way too easily. Granada there have got the whole field opened up for them. It's a good ball in behind. The next mistake here comes from Mingetha, who can't quite get to the ball. He should try and cut that out. He should get on the end of it. He can't quite reach it. And then it's all about Roberto. Because once again in this position, we've seen this so many times in the past, whereby somebody just runs away from him. It is easy there for Machis, who's a pacey player. Roberto cannot live with that. He's not even really aware that he's there. He's in on goal with Ter Stegen, 1-on-1, and Granada have the equalising goal. And I've got to say, from then, we collapsed. Mentally, we collapsed. And I have to say as well, what I didn't really like today was the fact that Ronald Koeman got sent off. Immediately after that equalising goal, he said something to the referee. As of right now, I don't know exactly what it was that he said, but I don't think it really sends out a good message to your players. After you've conceded, there was a lot of time to go in the game. We could have been patient, we could have got ourselves back into it, but no. Koeman there, I feel, was starting to panic. He gets himself sent off, and suddenly then, the alarm bells are ringing. We saw it last night with Paris Saint-Germain, where they went behind in the game, they lost their head. And suddenly with Barcelona, that's the way that it's seen. We were throwing on subs, we changed our formation. I don't really know what sort of setup we finished the game with. We had so many forwards on the field. We took Busquets off, like I say. And then, after all of that, when you just thought, surely now it can't get any worse. Surely now we're trying to get that winner. But a point, it would have still been something. A point still would have kept things all in our own hands. But no, Barca weren't just content to throw away the chance to go top. We went one better, because once again, we don't close down the cross. Sergio Roberto there, he doesn't really have the will, he doesn't really have the desire to go out there and stop the cross from coming in with a block, with a tackle. He just stands off, the ball comes into the area, and just look at that. Piqué there, caught under the ball, and you could get a tank. You could get probably 2 tanks in between our centre-backs there. Why is there that much space? Jorge Molina, he's there, it's a completely free header, completely unmarked, into the back of the net. He's about 39. He might be even now over 40 years old. He's scored the winner at the Camp Nou, and it's embarrassing. For us tonight, we had a huge opportunity. This team and this coach, they've worked so hard, week upon week upon week, taking it game by game, all leading up to this moment. And now what? Now we've just thrown it away. We've bottled it when it really mattered. And like I say, when you're looking at the table, it's out of our hands. What we have to do now is win every single one of our last 5 games, including the one against Atletico Madrid. But even then, that might not be enough. We are behind Real Madrid on the head-to-head record. That's why tonight a point would have at least taken us clear of them. But no, we're level with Real, behind on the head-to-head with Atletico Madrid. Still, instead of us leading this league. And honestly, guys, tonight, it really does hurt. I was not expecting this kind of performance. I think we said recently, over the past few days, certainly leading up to this game, that, you know what, Barca did need to improve. We saw against Villarreal, we saw against Getafe, a few of those warning signs, and it wasn't addressed. Today, we lacked intensity, we lacked urgency, and that mental strength comes into question. Koeman, of course, now the pressure will be on him. There will be a lot of questions there about his selection for the team coming into this game, and rightly so, but you still have to look at the players. They went out there, we had the lead, but we let it slip. And that, it's gutting. So please, guys, leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Obviously, right now, emotions are very raw, and of course, we still do have 5 games in the league to go. It is still open, we are still up there. But like I say, the opportunity tonight, the real chance to go top, we would have deserved it. But now, we did not do enough tonight, and there's so much work to do. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I'm sorry tonight that it's ended like this, but until next time, as always, Visca El Barça.